What's good, everybody? I see your comments in the chat. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Let's see what you guys are saying. Luke Ashmalstein, that's funny, dude. What's up, Short and Sassy? It's been a while. Nice. All right, William Decker. Look at all the people filing in. Yeah, well, I appreciate everybody who tuned in, who is tuning in. That was a cool backing track. That was called Last Goodbye Ballad Guitar Backing Track. So how's everybody doing tonight? Oh yeah, it's been a while, Short and Sassy. I'm trying to get back into doing live streams because I'm trying to get monetized. I was kind of close, but then I fell off last year, so I got to get back on it. Yeah, I've missed doing it. I enjoy doing this, so but I've just been so busy lately, so it's hard to make time for it, but I'm going to start. Let's try another track here. Miss my neoclassical blues phrasing. Oh, thanks so much, man. That means a lot. It's kind of cool to hear you like put a style to the way I play, because I don't even really think, stylistically necessarily. Like, I'm not like, oh, I'm gonna play a neoclassical blues thing, but I think it's cool to hear, how someone else interprets my phrasing. So I appreciate that, Otto. All right, what's up, Elise? Good to see ya. Johnny Lamb. Wow, it's been a while. Thanks, man, for tuning in. What is the previous backing track you played to? Let me see the name of it. I forgot what it was called. That was a cool one, though. I really liked that. It was called Last Goodbye Ballad Guitar Backing Track. Last Goodbye Ballad. Yeah, that was a super cool one. I actually like the last one, too. I'm going to give that one a thumbs up. You're welcome. Your style feels like it rolls my favorite genres into one. Neoclassical, metal, blues. You merge them tastefully. Not many can do that. Oh my gosh, dude. Thank you for the compliment. That's huge. Thank you, Starflower. But yeah, that's a huge compliment. Thank you, Otto. Well, I'm glad people enjoy my playing. That's why I do it. Let's see. Shall I do another? I feel bad. I don't want to just ignore comments, but doesn't seem like the chat is going too strong right now. My absolute favorite is the electric guitar. Yeah, electric is a rad instrument for sure. Yeah, it's good to see you too, Short and Sassy. Guns N' Roses song, Don't Cry. I'd have to brush back up on some of the Guns N' Roses stuff. I feel like I'd butcher it if I tried to play that right now. Maybe next time. I wasn't expecting that change there. I wasn't anticipating some of those some of those changes. Let's see. Happy Friday to Daniel Barris Sports. Thank you, Elise. I appreciate all the kind comments. Hey, man, I just started guitar lessons and I'm 11. You inspiring me to play. Let's go. Two Brews. That's rad. That's what it's all about, my friend. American Strat, nice. Shredder. Appreciate it, Alvin. Happy Friday the 13th. Yeah, that's funny, actually. I didn't even think about that. You're an amazing player. Thank you so much, Giles Kingsley. Appreciate that. Are you going to have a regular streaming schedule? I've missed the last couple. Yeah, I think I'm going to stream once or twice a week. Where do I get my backing tracks? I'm just playing backing tracks off of YouTube for right now. You're awesome at that. And why am I not allowed to play Stairway to Heaven in guitar shops? I think the reason is because it's just too epic. I think people can't handle the epicness of Stairway. I don't know that song, Starflower, but that's I can see what I can do maybe for a future stream. Sometimes I forget to learn songs, but if I remember to learn that one, I'll do it. Cinderella. Here, I'll screenshot that one. Boom, now I can learn that one. Yeah, sure, Two Brews. I can't guarantee I'll be able to play it, but you can make a suggestion, and if I happen to know the song, I can play it. The thing that's tricky about doing taking suggestions is that I'm not always brushed up on all the songs that you guys suggest. Most of them, like especially a lot of the 80s songs, because most guitar players get their inspiration from 80s or electric guitar anyways. I know most of the 80s songs. The problem is that when you guys suggest them, it's like, oh, it's been so long since I last played it. So, you know any Steve Vai? See, that's a perfect example. Like, when I first started playing, I learned a lot of Steve Vai stuff, but it's just been a dog's age since I've played any, so it's kind of tricky to pull it out of the hat. Summer by Good Kid. All right, I'll give Summer. The only problem is if I listen to this, I'll probably get a copyright strike. But I'll do it for you, Two Brews. Here we go. Possible copyright strike. I feel like that's all I'm going to be able to get away with without my stream getting copyrighted and taken down, but Yeah, that's rad, dude. It's a cool tune. I've actually never heard that one before. I like the sound of those clean electric guitars, that rhythm. That was cool. Let's see. Jeff Beck. Let's go. The one, the only. I think I have time for one more track here. Stevie Wonder. Yeah, Stevie Wonder's good. Let's do that. Thank you, Scott Petrie. Appreciate that a lot. Thank you, Elise. I think this delay is a little out of control, though. There we go. Huh, why is it still on? Cool, sounds good, Otto. Thanks for listening. Thanks. This tone is literally just, I use a Marshall tube amp. It's the DSL 40. And then I use a Pod X3 Live with a blues driver. Line 6 Pod X3 Live. Bubbly by Good Kid? Yeah, I'll look that one up later too. I just screenshotted it, so I'll be able to check it out. Play Stairway to Heaven. You know I can't do that. That's all I can give you before the guitar police get me. Are you into any jangle pop rock stuff, like the Smiths and all? Those huge clean chorus tones? You know what? Honestly, I don't know who, is that a, yeah, I don't know who they are. To play as fast as I can. Here we go, I'll play as fast as I can. There we go, everybody. I gig around, like, not really. I mean, I pretty much for the most part just play, like, I'll busk sometimes in the warmer months, but right now we're smack dab in the middle of February, so I haven't done a ton of busking. Yeah, I've been playing for 29 days now. I don't think my neighbors get mad. Maybe I'll have to give them a call and see if they hate it, though. Stages need your gift. Your presence, your gift, dude. Thanks, Scott Petrie. That means a lot, actually. Short and sassy, be jamming with me? Yeah, that'd be great. Very cool, too, Bruce. Thanks for tuning in. Keep playing. It's worth it, and it's fun. So... Alright, I think I'm going to call it there, but that was a fun stream. I'm going to be trying to do these once or twice a week now, so I'll be back eventually, but thanks for tuning in for everybody who did. Thanks, Scott. Sweeping is fun. A lot of bang for your buck, too. A lot of cool arpeggio shapes, but I've been messing with this sort of, I think shout out to Burnt Guitar. You know that guy who kind of has the long blonde hair, and he has like the nose ring and stuff, and he plays all those like sort of arpeggios that are like, he doesn't change the, he doesn't like articulate the notes necessarily on this hand, he just kind of mutes. Like that's kind of a cool sound. I've been messing with that, but Yeah, like those are some cool sounds. I've been like, but yeah, that's kind of what I've been messing with a little bit. It's kind of fun. But yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Later Release, later Scott, Starflower. Peace out, everybody.